Yeah, those sex scenes were delicious and very fun to shoot. Because the first week we had together was going to be the wrestling scene. So that weekend I landed, we shook hands, took our clothes off, and started wrestling basically because we had to kind of choreograph that. You've seen the film, and it's very choreographed. Like there's some crazy moves there. So
And I think it was a bit longer. I think they actually sort of like trimmed. They sort of like did a sort of moment by moment, but in the whole thing was actually quite.
the director's cut that's going to come out, it'll be 4.5 hours long. It's just like a long, sweaty wrestling scene.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good icebreaker, you know. We really got to know each other. Like
He was great. This guy called Robbie, he was really useful. I mean, a lot of the time with intimacy, you just want to work out the choreography, really. And then from that, after you worked out, you know, where the camera is, you know, what your body's doing.
yeah, those sex scenes were delicious and very fun to shoot because often sex scenes are depicted in a very like curated way. You know, it's like very like manicured and everything is perfect. The lighting is soft and sheets blowing in the wind. It's just like very romantic or you know, or it's graphic for the sake of being graphic, and you cut out at the perfect moment. There's a lot of awkwardness, and just by keeping that, I thought it was so great. Even in the script, of like, there's a lot of comedy in there because it's like sweet and funny and sexy, but it's also like it's not always like super graceful when you try to switch position. You know, like it's not, there's a reason they usually cut out at that moment, but when you leave it in, it's like, oh, here we go.
Then it's just, I think, about telling the story as well as you can. And what was quite exciting was that Harry Lighton was very keen on it to feel awkward and clumsy and real, really. And in a way, that was a very exciting prospect to sort of lean into, because it kind of is like that, you know.
Yeah.
And especially for Colin, who's so inexperienced. That was a fun little thing to sort of weave into his journey throughout the movie.